Alright, today I just want to kind of talk about my basic SMG kit. It's kind of dirty because I threw it across the yard a couple times for the last time I tried to make this video, and it quit recording. Anyway, pretty sure this is a basic Cybergun Thompson. It doesn't actually say the company brand name on the weapon anywhere except for Auto Ordnance, and there are quite a few that have that trademark. Hot metal upper receiver, plastic lower, still really heavy, and honestly doesn't do anything a basic M4 doesn't. I mean, it doesn't do anything better than a basic M4, except it's a Thompson and it's automatically sexy, and it needs a bath now. First thing I did, remove the stock. Okay, if I needed a stock, I'd run an M4. My attraction to this is that it's small, it's lightweight. You know, you probably could seal this under a trench coat if you were doing like role play stuff. I forgot to put my mags back in my paddle holster. Fix that real quick while I'm talking to you. You know, there's a lot of advantages and disadvantages. With the stock, it shoulders really quick. Okay, your target acquisition is really fast. Without a stock, it's really slow because you're supporting it with two hands. You don't have a third point of contact with your body, which would be the stock. You know, the shoulder. So, what's cool about it though is that, like at Rebel Yell, I'm a machine gunner. I'm playing squad support with a giant PKM, which is like that long. They're also really heavy if you've never handled one. So is the Thompson, but the cool thing is I can put a sling on this and shove it, you know, move it around here, and it's like it's not even there. Alright, I also have giant balls, so I just kind of deal with the weight. And again, Rebel Yell, from what I've seen, it's not like, let's say at DDAP where you're patrolling for just hours on all these hills. At least from what I can tell. I haven't actually been to Camp Gruber, but just from what I've seen so far, it's not like DDAP at all. So hopefully a little friendlier environment. It's not as, you know, the environment's not as hostile, and you'll be on the inside a little more, you know, which is really where this thing will play its role best. You know, I rubber banded the battery to the outside. I use duct tape a lot, and I'm currently out. I mean, you know, anyway. So, the guy I traded with said there's something wrong with it. I don't know what. I took the gearbox out, which was a pain in the ass, and from what he told me, something in the trigger. I looked, I can't see anything wrong in the trigger. I'm taking it to a tech anyway, gonna get it upgraded, make it a BB laser. But another disadvantage with the Thompson is that mags are, you know, they're weird shape. It's just a big stick, especially with the 30 rounders. And I haven't yet found 20 rounders. So Alice gear, which is what I use, does not work. The good thing about that is 2-quart canteen pouch. Alice compatible. You can put it on a sling, whatever you want to do. Those things will carry anything. AK mags, Thompson mags. I mean, you could probably use it as a saw pouch if you had a you know, a box mag small enough to fit. You can carry babies in there. You know, sensitive documents. Canteens, radios, whatever you want to do, and they're really cheap. I mean, it's like $5 or $10. You could probably get the pouch for free if you looked around and asked them. Like, man, I just need that pouch, please. But again, you know, spend money on this stuff because this is what supports the hobby. You know, the more you spend on surplus, the more surplus there's going to be. So, that's really it. But you know, the thing with the Thompson mags, and especially the 2-quart canteen pouch, they move around a lot. And there's the opening at the front for the nozzle in the canteen, the drinking, whatever. The cool thing about that is you can draw from that. I still got to work on my draw. I'm kind of slow with it. Haven't messed around with this thing a lot since I'm taking it apart in my room. And you know, it also works as a dump pouch. Of course, then you got to pop that open and a little slower. But you know, I'll work on that. What's cool about it is, you know, again, civilian role play. Okay, guerrilla war play. I'm going to gently set it down because I throw it across the yard twice, and I'm not going to try it like a third time. Gently place it on the ground, dump your gear, and you're good to go civilian. Now you notice I'm printing and my shirt's riding up. It's because I'm using a 1911 and they're still really big, even the compact versions. And if I can role play as a civilian, can still carry sidearm, and got my mags over here so I can work on my reload really slow. I'm out of practice, and dump it in your pocket, reholster it, whatever you got to do, and you're pretty much good to go. So, cool thing about SMGs, and Give me attention. It's really muggy outside today, and like I've only been out here a few minutes and I'm sweaty. Just feel nasty everywhere. Ugh. So today, stay inside, do something productive. You know, get on the internet, do something on there, knit, hang out with grandma. You know, I wish I could hang out with my grandma. She's dead. But all right, that's it. I love you.